Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? I hope you are fine. I'm also fine and doing well. I am very grateful for your continued support. Today, I want us to talk about 5 ways of spending money. 5 ways of spending money. And I know you like this. First way of spending money. Every time you get any amount of money, be it more or less, whichever kind of money that you get, it's always 100%. And therefore, I want to give 5 ways of spending money. This may not be the ultimate knowledge, but I believe that it can help you somewhere. Number 1 way of spending money. Every time you get money, take 10% of that money and pay tithe. That's the first way of spending money. Why should you pay tithe? So that because that 10% will prepare the ground for how you spend the 90%. God has given you an opportunity to have the 100%, and therefore it's good to be grateful to God by giving back 10%. That's the first way of spending money. Number 2 of spending money is called pay debt. Pay debt. Why should you pay debt? When you pay debt, you create good relationship with your lenders. If you don't pay debt, then you are not relating well with those people. And therefore, when you need money in future, you may not have somebody to lend you because you already destroyed the good relationship. Therefore, it is wise. There are people who always borrow, but they don't have any attitude of paying. That's very dangerous. It will mess your relationship. It will mess your destiny. One of the ways of spending money, when you get the money after giving 10% as a tithe, then go 10%, take it and pay debts. You may have debts that are more than 10% or less than 10%, but at least save 10%. Even if you may not pay everything, at least you will pay something. They will see that you are putting some effort. So that is the second way of spending money. The third way of spending money is called investment. Make sure you invest. Why should you invest and where should you invest? You can invest in business. You can invest in what we call treasury bonds. You can invest in stock market. You can invest in shares. You can invest in what we call money market fund. All those areas you can invest in. Please invest. Why? Because that money you invest, it will produce more even for future. That's the third way of spending your money. The fourth way of spending your money is called saving. Save 10% of everything you get. Where can you save the money? You can save it in circles. You can save in a circle. There are so many circles. Maybe I can mention 1 or 2 or 3. Probably we have Safaricom's circle, we have Steamer circle, we have Muhasibu circle, and so many others. For teachers, we have Mwalimu circle and so many other circles that you can save that money. Make sure you save 10%. That is 10% tithe, 10% pay debts, 10% invest, 10% save, and 60% use it to pay all your bills. Electricity bill, water bill. Maybe if you are paying rent, pay rent with that part of 60%. There could be food, you want to buy food. There could be some people that you are paying, maybe workers, pay them within that amount of 60%. And all shall be well. I am insisting on this area of saving 10% and investing 10%. Total will give a 20% set for future. This is the wisdom that Joseph gave to Pharaoh. When Pharaoh asked the dream to be interpreted, and when the dream was interpreted, he asked Joseph, what can we do as a country? And Joseph said, please make sure you save a fifth. A fifth is 20%. And you remember you saved 10% and you invested 10%. That is 20%. That is a fifth of the money that you have. And when they saved that, when they invested that, guess what? That made Egypt to be to have a lot of food. And it made more than 7 countries to come and buy food in Egypt. In fact, Israelites became slaves in Egypt for over 430 years. Why? Because of food. Because somebody was wise at a certain point and saved for 7 years. So if you save 20% for 7 years, you are likely to save. You are likely to make other people who are not saving to be your slaves. Therefore, I kindly request you, make sure you spend your money in the right way. Number 1, pay tithe, 10%. Number 2, pay debt, 10%. Number 3, invest, 10%. Number 4, save, 10%. Then 60%, you can use it for anything else. You can have fun, you can pay your bills, you can electricity, you can have everything else, and all shall be well. Thank you so much for listening to me. I wish you well. Till next time, God bless you.